Justin Gaethje's UFC 313 status uncertain after Dan Hooker's withdrawal. Justin Gaethje's future at UFC 313 is now uncertain following some unfortunate news just over a week before the event. The highlight has been involved in some of the most thrilling fights in UFC history, and his upcoming bout was shaping up to be another instant classic. When Gaethje isn't knocking opponents out, he's engaging in all-out wars, and his 5-round co-main event in Las Vegas on March 8 promised to deliver fireworks. His opponent, Dan Hooker, is also known for delivering show-stealing performances, setting the stage for what was expected to be a fan-favorite battle at T-Mobile Arena. However, Hooker has been forced to withdraw due to a hand injury, which he announced via his daughter's YouTube channel. Will Gaethje stay on the UFC 313 card? While rescheduling Gaethje vs. Hooker for a later date would make sense, it would also weaken the UFC 313 lineup. If the former interim lightweight champion and BMF title holder is to remain on the card, the UFC will need to act swiftly to secure a replacement. Fortunately, the lightweight division is already responding. One of the first fighters to react to the news was Rafael Fiziev, who took to social media to offer himself as a short-notice replacement. Fiziev calls for a rematch with Gaethje. Fiziev, known as Adamant, has been actively seeking a return to the octagon after suffering a knee injury in his September 2023 bout against Mateusz Gamrot. His last fight before that was a fight of the night war against Gaethje at UFC 286 in London, where he lost via majority decision. Prior to those setbacks, Fiziev was on a 6-fight win streak, securing notable victories over Rafael dos Anjos, Bobby Green, and Renato Moicano. Now, with few options available for Gaethje at UFC 313, Fiziev may have a real shot at securing the rematch. Other potential opponents for Gaethje. If the UFC opts against Fiziev, other potential options include Charles Oliveira and Beneil Dariush. However, scheduling issues could complicate things. Arman Tsarukyan would be a great fit, but he recently withdrew from UFC 311 due to a back injury. Dustin Poirier is preparing for what he's hinted could be his final UFC fight, making him an unlikely option. Beneil Dariush, who had his UFC 311 fight with Renato Moicano cancelled, could be another short-notice candidate. If no suitable replacement is found, the UFC may have no choice but to pull Gaethje from the card entirely, dealing a significant blow to the UFC 313 lineup.